everybody. I'm hanging out here in my kitchen, and Angie and Maddie and I were going through a memory box. This is the box right here that basically has just like a bunch of old magazines and newspaper articles. A couple things I found when I was going through that as a letter from my dad when I graduated college, telling me he was really proud of me. Here's a pamphlet from a ceremony that I attended on September the 11th, 2001. Just a remembrance of that event. A couple pictures, a picture of my grandpa Stevie and myself. He's since passed away, he's no longer with us. Picture of Joe Cangemi. If you went to Western Kentucky, you know Joe Cangemi is a legend on campus. That's him and his wife. Here's a picture of my brother. Here he is on this side right here. He's a super stud. I'm real proud of him. As I was going through this memory box, I could not help but think about a question that I ask every leader that I work with, no matter what organization I'm in, no matter if I'm in India or if I'm in Panama or if I'm in London or if I'm somewhere here in the United States. Here's the question I ask everyone. What do you need to do now to prepare for tomorrow? What do you need to do now to prepare for tomorrow? And typically, I'm talking about what do you need to do in terms of employee engagement or developing an employee value proposition or thinking about turnover or thinking about performance in a new way. And I love that question. I love to ask that question because it requires us to be anchored in the future, not anchored in the past. And so when I work with leaders, this opens up possibilities that just didn't exist before. And so I was going through this, I couldn't help but think like, what am I doing now to prepare for the future? Like, what are the things that I need to do now as a father to my daughter, as a husband to my wife, as a faculty member at the University of Louisville, as a son to my mom and dad? Like, what do those things look like, right? To be a good community member here. And so I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to share that there have been times in my life when I know that I haven't done the things that I needed to do to be successful. I haven't done the things now to prepare for tomorrow, but then there are other times in my life when I look back on that and I look back through these memories and I think there are things that I've done now to prepare for the future. There are things that I'm doing today. There are things I'm doing tomorrow to prepare for that time. So look here, I just want to challenge you. I'm not sure what it is you need to do to prepare for tomorrow, but I want to encourage you and challenge you in that pursuit. And if there's something that you need to do or someone that you need to talk to or someone that you need to call or an event that you need to be a part of, I want to encourage you to go do it. And to go do it with such excitement and such energy that you can't help but be successful with it. Look, I don't want to be going back through memory boxes in a couple of years and be thinking about what could have been. I want to be thinking about what you did and thinking about what we did and how we did that together. And if it's fear that might be holding you back or judgment that might be holding you back or anxiety that might be holding you back, I want to encourage you to just move through that, to go through that, to go around it, to go under it, to go over it, whatever you need to do. But that we think about the question and we think about and we focus our lives on what do I need to do now to prepare for tomorrow in every avenue of our life, in every role of our life. And that as we look back on the memories of our life and we look back on the artifacts of our life, things that we've had since we were young, and we think about the future, that we are creating a future that we can be proud of and that we can live into and be empowered by. Until next time.